guys. Welcome to a video. Okay, so it's been a day. Okay, there's Jessica. Hi everyone. I thought I'd just do a quick video because my neighbours are stressing me out. Sorry, that's my bed. It's a mattress because it's pressure care. It's been a hard day. Spoke to my lawyer this morning, so I feel like I'm understanding things a bit more. There's two processes I have to go through. That's not the good bit, but anyway, still can't speak on things, but like I understand things more, so I'm hopeful of the second phase of something. You know, I have a genetic syndrome, and I know everyone tells me not to, but I'm a typical mum and nana, even though, you know, my family's a little bit destroyed because of my health crap. It hasn't helped my life in relationships, guys. So, anyway, I want justice for my family as much as for myself. Because, like I told the lawyers that I spoke to today, sorry, that's the trolls downstairs, okay? This is the shit that I live with. Can you hear them screaming? Fuck this, fuck that, fuck this, fuck that. Yeah, daily I have to live like this. There's nothing I can do about it because I'm poor. Maybe one day I'll get to talk about that. I have to save my family. Because between you and me, the goal is to save me, but I don't think we've got the time unless, I don't know, like, the resources can help me in time. Let's just put it that way. That's the noise below. They're druggies, guys, so they're evicted legally, but they can be here for 3 more months. So it's just how the law goes in Australia. But yeah, so basically my goal is not now for myself, even though I'm still trying to make sure I'm alive, because you never know when my children or grandchildren might need me. I hate living here. This is what I live with. This is what I live with. Alright, let's get back to the conversation. Sir's handling it. And that's how it has to be for safety with these people. Okay, so sorry for that distraction, but that's just something I can't control. So I'm working on that because I'm a mum. That's how mums' brains think. And if that means that I have to save myself if my children need me, then I'm dedicated to that. I know that they're grown men, don't get me wrong, but my grandsons might need something. That's important to me because it's up to me to lead the way, to provide that naturally, because I'm the one that's basically got this condition and possibly passing it down. So naturally, this is, so I didn't know if you needed me to send. He's just talking to my agency basically for support coordination. Hi guys out there, if there's any that watch my channel. But yeah, so now I'm forgetting where I was at, because all of the interruptions around me are distracting me, and I've got ADHD. Yeah. So basically, I don't know why it's coming out instead of being in the room. But anyway, yeah, so basically what I'm trying to say is it's been a really full-on long day. We were woken up last night by that. by that. But so it's been hard to get sleep. I've got some art to do because I've actually got a neighbour. She's so lovely. She's got cats, right? 2 cats that they use leads. They actually use leads. They, like, as in they tolerate the leads. They walk around on the leads really well. And it's like, I said, girlfriend, I'm impressed. So anyway, I said, what's your favourite colours? Because I make resin art. I want to make her something. So I'm going to make her something because, you know what? I'm so blessed. People with disability have nothing. I don't think that's fair. So I want to make something pretty for her house. We all have the same houses. They all look the same, just different shape in a little way, but they look the same. And I want to make her something pretty. Because she was nice to me. And I know that I'm high functioning in some people's eyes with autism. But I don't have many friends. I don't. I'm not always tolerated. So it's hard. I sometimes interrupt. I don't know when to turn take with my ADHD. My mental age is lower than my chronological age, and it gets people being nasty because they don't believe that. Unless they know disability and medical and all that kind of thing, and then they do. But yeah, as a child, my friends were like my mum, my cousins, my brother, you know, that kind of thing. They were, to me, my friends, as well as the role they played as whatever family member. But I'm just saying, they were my friends. And that's what it's like for autistics. So it's really important, guys, if you know an autistic, that the bond you have, if you've known them since birth, an autistic needs those people. It's the familiarity that we need. That's why. But once others become familiar, it does change. Don't worry. But I'm just saying, like, people need their... We can just be with those family members and just be at ease like that, compared to going out into a group environment for socialising. And we can't. And it's not that we have social anxiety. Well, at least I know I don't. It's just, I just don't know people's communication styles. And so it's hard to know how to respond or what to say. And I can get stuck. And if they're not tolerant of me, they can be quite nasty. That's not nice too. So sorry. Anyway. I've just prayed, actually. She just said to Jesus, like, I just give it all to you. Because I know you know what I need. And you know what I'm rightfully deserving of. So I'm just so done. And this channel's not going to stay like this, guys. I promise you. I'm living in a war zone. Daily. We just got rid of the child that was out of control. Police are going to be called again. Well, it's just getting better, isn't it? I don't know what you can and can't hear, but please pray for me or manifest or something. Because, like I said to my lawyer, I can't live like this. But look, I'm not the only one having a battle. Many of you are too. And I send you like so much love and support, and whatever is needed, I send it to you. But I just want people to remember that even when you're like fighting against, like, if what feels like the whole world is against you, you've got to get up every day, have breakfast, try and move forward, try and actually defend yourself, defend your rights, defend your needs, look after others too. Don't forget about the others that are also, like I just said, we all have a battle, right? You all have a battle, and so we need to support each other. The best thing you can do to feel better, I know it does it for me, smiling at strangers, doing something nice for someone you know. Like I said, I can't wait tonight to make an art thing for my new friend. She has the same name as my mum's name, which is really weird because I've never, as you know, it's the second friend I've had with my mum's name. But yeah, like, I want to make this thing for her, and I've got new molds. I've got new molds from Shein, no surprise. They're so affordable there, and I can't wait to make them. But between resting, dealing with the stresses here, appointments, and guess what happened with the bath today? Do you want to guess? Do you want to guess what happened with the bath today? Do you want to guess? The plumber him and I were just bouncing off. We were just like, yeah, idiots, yeah, stupid, yeah, everyone's an idiot, yeah. We were on the same page. The bath was not installed today. Do you know why? Australia fucking Post. Yes. I don't know if I've told you about the saga of Australia Post, but anyway, do better, Australia Post, you're failing. Anyway, that's why I didn't get my, also we didn't get communicated that it was being sent to us, like literally our name, to the apartment for the plumber. So it was like, and the plumber didn't know that either. It's like, none of us got communications, like, so I'm apologising to the plumber and he's apologising to me, and we're both saying at the same time, but no, it's not our fault. It's like, oh my God. Smack my head against the wall. So anyway, we've worked it out, and Sir went and picked it up from the post office. That's not the closest Australia Post. Anyway, that's for Australia Post, that's not for you. That was stupid. That's about like the 12th time that we've had to pick shit up from our not local post office. Yeah. So Australia Post is doing great. Nah. And so the bath is coming. The taps are here. We just need the plumber. But of course he's busy with other jobs. He can't just drop everything and just come and say, oh, now you've got the taps, I'll come back. We hope that he's got time to come back soon. Or one of his mates from that company. Because, you know, he was a bit frustrated with his own company too. It's like, what is everybody doing? What is wrong with communication? Hey? We have more communication devices than when I was a whippersnipper, which was, I don't know if that's an Australian term, but a young person, okay? We had the stupid phone when I was a teenager. Look, my stepfather worked for Telecom, which is now Telstra. Oh my God. Now, I luckily didn't have to get stuck in the kitchen, sitting on the bench. I'd sit on the bench, autistic, Ehlers-Danlos. I'd climb on the bench, sit on the bench, have my chats. Didn't care about everybody else. Anyway, so my stepfather decided to get this long windy thing, and then I could put it under my door. We could have secret conversations. It was so cool. Not that we had anything secret to talk about though. Yeah, it's stupid, isn't it? But it just felt cool because we didn't have that. We had to have open conversations in front of our parents in the kitchen. with the cord that maybe stretches to halfway into the middle of the kitchen, maybe. Maybe you could reach the toaster from the phone, maybe. I'm old. Not really. I'm only 50. I'm middle-aged. Okay? But basically, yeah. Communication ain't so utilized. We have text, email, phone calls from your pocket in a car. We never had that. I mean, my stepfather did. When he told me that this big brick thing was a phone, I was like, what? What space? I swear he thinks that I'm a bit dumb blonde. No, he was a very good stepfather, but I'm just saying, like, he must have thought, oh gosh, this girl needs an education. I was a keen, like, look, he had to drive me to dancing, and yeah, he was the only one tolerant of my questions, so he was much appreciated. Because my mother was like, oh, shut up. My mother didn't like that, and nor did my grandmother. They couldn't stand questions because they're raised to be ladies, and ladies without an education, and that's not their fault. That's an era thing. I'm going to give them that. They weren't given an education. They're told they're stupid. Well, not stupid, but you know, women don't need an education. You're going to have kids. That's all you're good for. So I'm just saying, like, that's how we were all raised. So it's not their fault, but like, I broke the mold on that. I was the first one. Everyone, did anyone notice? Just want to mention to both sides of my family, I was the first girl to go to university. I never got a medal. X generation don't expect a medal. I'm being sarcastic. I'm not pulling it off very well because I'm autistic. Cheers. Hope it's calming down with the threat of Sir probably roaming around going, oi, be quiet. Because there's also the autistic boy below who's non-verbal, who's going to be set off soon. Poor guy. He got set off because they did this way earlier, but I thought that was over then. It only normally happens at night. Every night. I'm not getting any sleep. So anyway, great for a person with seizures, isn't it? No. Also sarcasm, not doing a good job of it. But no, it feels productive. When I spoke to the lawyers today, there's 2 separate lawyers in 2 separate places, I feel like I understand the process I'm about to go through. Although I should say I'm being represented. I'm not even going to be there. It is my neuropsychology. No, I'm not going to be there. A little bit of brain damage and a little bit of inhibition problems. I'm not going to be there. But I've got something that's been taken that's in video format of how sick I've been, and also like how what my requirements are, what my needs are, is a talk over. So I'm done. I don't have to be there. But Sir has the stress and pressure of it all. So we're trying to save my life. And that's just the beginning. It's going to get tougher. But like I said, I don't care. Because we're talking about my kids and grandkids, and I will fight till I die. Till I leave this earth, I will fight for my children and my grandchildren. I think any of you would. But I understood today, and I think they, for the first time, understood the gravity. And I wish I could say more. They understood the gravity. And that's a really good thing. Massively good thing. Guys, Perth is, Australia is not evolved like you guys in other countries, guys. We're so young. We don't have what you guys have. So if any of you pray, please pray for me. I need it. And if you want me to pray for you, just leave names below. I'll pray for you. Sorry if it offends, but Jesus has always been there for me. Even as a little girl. I remember. Comes to the broken ones and he was there. I wish that I had written a book about my life. In fact, I wish I'd written a book in conjunction with my mother about life. Because you know, the sad thing as you get older is you realise that the pain you've gone through is what your mother's gone through too. And it's a sign that me as an autistic, as late as what it is, most women would pick this up sooner. I have intellectual disability. So I wish I was writing a book with my mother. But I wish I'd written a book. Because boy, if I had a colourful life, guys. Really colourful life. That's why I care so much. Because I see other people's perspectives. Because I've pretty much been in everyone's perspective. And I know this world isn't fair, guys. And I know that so many of you don't get what you deserve. But we do have to realise that that's exactly what life's about, is not getting what we want. And it sucks. We have to accept that a higher power is just, that's our fate. The only time it becomes hard is the connections to worldly things. Now, I've disconnected to materialistic things. I can lose them, I'm fine, I'll be okay. But what I haven't adjusted to is my children and grandchildren that I'm not in contact with. I will never be at peace with that. And I hope I don't have to leave this earth, which I probably will, without that. And I won't be at peace in that phase for me. But I have to accept that. And I have to be brave. And I have to be strong. And you can be too, with whatever you're facing, I promise you. Because the sun always shines again. Always. Always gets better eventually. Sometimes it just takes a long time. You start to ask the question, but is it? Is it? It will. I promise you. It will. And sometimes when things get taken away from us, we go, no, this is wrong. I know us autistics, it's rules, and it's no, why, that's wrong, no, it's not how it's meant to be. We're so rigid, we're so fixed, and we like our rules, and I get that. But sometimes things get taken away from us for a reason. Like today, I didn't get what I wanted today from the meeting, but I know why now. And now I'm on a better path even. Not an easy path, but just the right path, let's say that way. Doesn't mean I'll get what I want, but doesn't mean you don't try. Just like every day, most of us get up and say, I'm going to be a better person today than what I was yesterday, etc., etc. Doesn't mean we always are. sometimes we do get up and we make mistakes and we screw up and we have to try again. I got that wrong. I got to try something different. So I screwed that up. That's life. But it's certainly been a tough time. And I want you to sit tight and be patient with us, with me, because this is my lot in life. This is obviously what has been given to me for whatever reason. One day maybe it'll make sense. Sir's behind me.
Hi.
He's a video bomber. Comment below what you think about the video bomber. What do you reckon about the video bomber?
I was in my pajamas until
He was
a few moments
comfortable.
ago.
He
Now
was
I've
comfortable
got
because it's
boots
nearly
on
6
and
o'clock.
Camo on, and I'm still doing crowd control.
So what happens?
The favourite tenants directly underneath us, the trolls, have gone at each other massively. That spilled out onto the front foyer, onto the balcony, down the lift, into the foyer, out onto the street with things thrown at each other, hitting each other, screaming and screaming like banshees. Multiple tenants and carers have come out with great concern. They've now left the side, on opposite sides of the road, still screaming at each other as they head down to the beach. Hopefully they'll get some peace and meditation from the water. But
they're just going to come back.
Yeah, no kidding. So anyway, the various agencies have been notified to deal with their things.
Called the police? No, you're leaving it for them?
They've notified the various agencies, so they can deal with it now. But anyway, for the moment, it's peace reigns.
Well, we've got art to do at some point.
We have art to do.
So yeah, guys, like this is a day in the life at the moment, not forever. I tell you what, this ain't gonna be forever, because I'm gonna make sure of it. But yeah, this is life at the moment with this drugs. Don't do drugs, children. Say no to drugs. I'm dead set. Or alcohol. Seriously, alcohol. Look, it's all fine if it's done responsibly, but I'm telling you, just watch the alcohol consumption too. Yeah?
Yes.
So.
Indeed. And in the meantime, I just was at that time trying to arrange your other additional supports.
Yeah,
so
we're
got
still
more support staff in setting up a new plan with
we're
another provider.
finally...
So that's coming together. So yeah, great.
That's right. So I've got a second support worker, and then also what he's referring to is our overnight on-site
and on-call support solution.
Support failed 3 times. Yeah. One, I was in an ambulance, so it's like, screw you, you're gone. That's choice and control with you participants on the NDIS. Yeah. Use it. Choice and control. So we sacked them because like 3 times, screw you. So now Matt's employed for me it is our agency already for something else. So we've now extended the monies back to them for them to provide the same type of care. Yeah. Right? So that's the third sort of overnight support services.
It's fail-safe. If I need levels of redundancy just in
pretty
case.
singing.
So
yeah.
Yes, we have an ambulance as first call. We have 2 key support workers, and now we have.
I've got ambulance cover now, so yeah.
So, yeah, all cool. It's all coming together. Hey, did you tell them about the bath?
Oh yes, I did.
You did? That's
Didn't
good.
I?
It's
yes, I did.
Fun thing, isn't it?
I knew it wasn't going to happen. I told you that.
Well, I wish you knew that this morning when we had about 4 hours sleep and having to wake up ready for the plumber to arrive this morning.
Well, you have to go through the motions, but I could have told you that wasn't going to happen.
And it didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
And I had to go to the post office to get the parts.
I told them that.
All right.
Stop using informal, unpaid carers to do work, people. Or pay the check. The monthly check.
So stupid, isn't it?
Late.
So annoying.
So annoying.
Well, we got to get some art happening, ma'am. We got to switch this up.
Yeah, we do.
Shake off this toxic negativity.
Yeah, I know, but this, I'm feeling them. I'm feeling
you were
them.
Literally feeling it because it was vibrating.
No,
through the entire
I'm
body.
feeling them in with what's going on in between everything. So this will be added with other videos, so you don't just have to put up with the negativity.
Yeah.
But if you heard anything, let me know below if it's loud enough that you heard a lot of that. But that's what I live with. Yeah. Okay, I'm in the ghetto. Crazies. Right? I'm living with the crazies. Not all of them. Okay, most people here are actually lovely. Really, most of them are actually beautiful. It's just that one. Only takes the one.
There's only
okay?
One.
You get rid of one, then you get another one, you get rid of one, you get rid of another one. It's not actually funny, but you know what I mean. So yeah, no, this isn't the video for fun, but you will be seeing fun videos because about to record one. Because yes, of course we're going to get on with our life. That's what you do, right? But we've also got some other educational videos. Apologies for that to some of you, but I have to put out some of these educational videos because I am passionate about 22q. Naturally, being a rare syndrome, I feel I need to be the educator on it because people aren't doing it online enough, particularly on YouTube, and I want to be that person because I want to help people like me. But at the same time, I am sure it's helping everyone with disability, guys, because it does pertain to you. A lot of us are neglected medically, etc., etc. They only like the once-off medical situations, you know? They don't like the repetition medical situations. They get sick of it. Well, they don't get a choice, do they? Because it's their job. But yeah, so you can all probably relate to just like the issues and the solution suggestions. Like I said, disability advocates are awesome if you get a good one. Disability lawyers, if it's that bad, get one. Defend yourself. Always speak your truth and speak up for yourself. Don't ever put up with rubbish. And same within your neighbourhood. Don't tolerate bad behaviour repetitively. And even your person that you rent from, don't tolerate them expecting you to live in bad conditions. All sorts of stuff like that. Like, times are hard. And like I've said before, if we band together and make a better world for each other, we're the majority, okay? We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Okay, all right, whatever. But yeah, but we can. We all make this world what we want to make it. We're the majority. That's why they call them the 1%ers. 1%, screw you. There's 99% of us. What can we do? Good things. Smile at strangers. Help other people. Just be kind. Times are tough.
It starts with being kind.
Everyone's fighting a battle at the moment of some kind, even without disability, aren't they? So yeah. Anyway, watch our funner videos.
Happier times.
Funner videos. It's not a word. Made it up.
As you go along.
I always do. But yeah, look at our more fun ones. But this is like a fill-in one of like, this is what my life is like at the moment. So, like I said, good, bad, and ugly. So until it gets prettier, it's going to be like this.
Prettier, yes.
Okay. I'm exhausted. I've got a headache.
You're not well. You're running fever. You've got a headache now.
Yeah, I've got a headache.
Right, now we're at seizure risk.
Oh, stop.
I said it, the S word.
The S word, didn't
you are at DEFCON 4. I'm warning you right now.
You said the S word.
Yeah, wow.
Don't say the S word.
You got an infection, I know.
I've got an infection. It was in my blood test. Don't know where it is. Don't know. But I'm getting fevers up to 38 degrees. Pardon me. That was my dinner. Gastroparesis. Anyway, so check out our more, like, especially if you're new, go back to some of the old videos of when times were better.
There to look at.
There are much more better times we've had, right, than the bad. So, look, if people can't sit with negative emotions, there is work to be done for yourself. Always remember that. We always have that. But then there's also days where if you're having a hard time, maybe don't watch the tough videos or other negative things because it won't help your situation. I know I have to do that for myself. You know, I do the same thing. I don't watch certain things when I'm having a hard time, say with something that's like to the point where I can't switch off and can't move on to something else and it's really weighing me down. Yeah. But we've got lots of other videos, guys, 600 and something.
Hundreds.
So check them out. Even if it's historical, it's still us. So I'm there to entertain.
And she's very entertaining.
And I've done some dumb shit accidentally, which makes people laugh, and you're welcome. I don't mind being laughed at. It's all good with me. So go and look at them if you need a laugh, because happy to. But yeah, I just wanted to fill you in on this video on just what's been going on, what my day was like today. You heard the drama, most likely. I don't know. Let me know.
Well, a whole complex in the neighbourhood.
The whole neighbourhood did, apparently.
Oh,
I didn't go out. I don't go out anymore.
No.
It's now up to him.
Yeah.
I won't be attending these things anymore because I was traumatized because mainly because the other one was a minor. And it wasn't just a scenario of stress. It was that child was being... Anyway, you guys know the story on that one if you look back a few videos. So anyway, see you on the next videos. And I also hope for the happier videos, which means my life is going better too. But in the meantime, you can always check out other videos.
See you guys.
Bye. See you in the next one. In 2 seconds, I've got to go film again. He's working me so hard.
Cracks that whip.
He's like, no, not really. I love doing my art and I'm happy to show you. Bye.